Hey everyone, it's Jillian from Brotherwise, and I have something special to show you all today. I just got in my Cosmere RPG shipment, and I want to share it all with you, so let's do an unboxing. What I received was basically the Wave 1 shipment for the collector's tier, so it's all the Stormlight items. So this is just everything that's in Stormlight. There's still more to come next year with Mistborn with the 3 core source books. So let's take a look. I live in the US, so this is completely packed by Dragonsteel, and they did a really great job. Right off the bat, we're gonna have these awesome miniatures. These are the Cosmere RPG Stormlight miniatures. These are a part of the Stormlight Premium Miniatures collection, but these are mainly focused on the Cosmere RPGs. You'll have 20 miniatures in here with some characters from Stonewalkers that you'll see, and you'll see some iconic creatures as well. After that, we've got these adventure maps. I'm gonna just open them right here, right now. With these maps, you'll have every map for Bridge 9 and Stonewalkers in here, and there's some cool handouts too. It comes in this like nice little folio. Look at that. Look at these. Nice 4-panel maps. This one is double-sided. Spoilers, and there's quite a few in here. I'm not going to go through every single one. There's some single page ones, some handouts as well. There's a whole lot in here. That's the map pack. Next up is the token pack, which the cardboard on this is really thick. There's over 195 character and creature tokens. You're going to have everything that you want in this. So it'll include tokens from the world guide for each like adversary, and some character tokens from Bridge 9. And I believe Stonewalkers. So let me open this. Don't try this at home. All right, right away, you're gonna see some iconic creatures in here. So we've got a Chol, we've got a Chasm Fiend, got everybody in there. And on the back, you'll see some adversaries as well, like a Thunderclass and the Uneric as well. Man, these are so cool. Those are the tokens. Ooh, I'm really excited about this one because the artwork is so beautiful. This one is the GM screen. You'll see these nice 3 panels, and it's got just this beautiful artwork from the handbook and the world guide, both done by Ekaterina Burmak, and it's just got that nice gold foil. That's just the outside though. On the inside, we have, for GMs, of course, important information about the world. You've got your actions and outcomes as well. So really all the important things you need to know as a GM. I'm going to move to the accessories here. Right here is the plot deck. I'm going to open it up for you. In this deck, you're going to find opportunity, complications, things that you can use as a GM or even as a player to help you come up with various outcomes for when you roll an application or an opportunity when you raise the stakes. Not only that, but this does include some other cards as well. Here we go. Here is a complication example that you can use, a betrayal. And there's different scene types that you can use when you're using these types of cards. You'll have your complications, your opportunities, and also there are some helpful cards in here. Some of my favorite, these go a long way during combat, are these fast and slow turn cards for PCs. There are event trackers, great for GMs. And then there are condition cards that you can hand out to players. And on the back as well, there's text to tell you about the condition. So that is just the plot deck. And there's a whole other deck in there full of cool artwork too. That's the plot deck. And here is the item deck. It's kind of exactly what it sounds like. There's also some other cool cards in here as well. In this deck, these are the various items that you can give out to players. You can use it for a wide variety of things. And there's some other cool cards in here, and I'm already looking at one that I can't wait to tell you all about. Here are the various items that you can hand out or a player character can have. They're really nice, and it tells you stats and different abilities that something would have. But what I like about this deck too is that it contains some spren cards. So say a player is bonding a Radiant Spren and you want to hand out a card to, let them know that they're bonding a spren. First of all, why are Ash Sprens so cool? I mean, come on now. Second of all, this looks really familiar. if you can all tell me who that is. Bonus points if you can in the comments. And that's the item deck. These are just handy things to have as players and GMs. And it just has really cool artwork too. Ooh, these are heavy. If you have received your package yet and you've gotten the 3 books, you know how heavy these are. These are the 3 source books within the Slipcase bundle as well. Oh, this is obviously where the soft covers are too. You're going to get all your soft covers and your hard covers in this as well. So you'll have the Bridge 9 level 1 adventure, which was the adventure that we had during beta last year. There's some minor updates and tweaks. Pretty cool. And then you'll also have the first step in Welcome to Roshar. So this is Welcome to Roshar. This will be, a lore primer for both GMs and players. It doesn't contain really any spoilers. This is what a typical citizen of Eastern Roshar would know. Just some nice artwork in there. I'm trying to find my favorite page in here. I love seeing the official Herald artwork, as well as the ecology, the flora and the fauna. We've got some really nice artwork from Marie Seeberger down here, who just did an awesome job on the World Guide, and plenty of other artwork in the handbook and RPG books. It's just really cool to see all of this coming to life. So that's Welcome to Roshar. And then we have the first step as well, which is your Session 0 Create a Character adventure. Introduces you to the various mechanics of the RPG, just as Bridge 9, but this is more of like a choose your own adventure type of deal. Really cool, really fun. Highly recommend doing this before Stonewalkers. All right, this is the big dog. Oh, okay. This will be your Slipcase bundle if you got the 3 books. This is all 3 books. So they look really nice. I'm really excited about this. Like, the Slipcase is just going to look really nice on a bookshelf. And, all these books fit really snugly in there. So they're like vacuumed in there. Hold on. There we go. So this is really nice, high quality, really good. And then the books themselves are just stunning, even just from the outside. Like the gilded edges, the gold foil, the artwork, really beautiful. You're going to have these in your hands very soon. The handbook as well. Like this is a chunky handbook. I knew how many pages were in our books, but once I got this in person and saw this, I was like, dang, that's a chunky guy. And then of course, Stonewalkers, the first official campaign length adventure for the Cosmere RPG. All right, I'm gonna put these back in the slipcase, and there you go. And I saved what I think everybody will be very excited about, because I know that as most people are with TTRPGs, everyone's kind of like a little dice goblin at the end of the day. So I'm going to save the liquid core for last, but here is the dice bag that we unlocked with a stretch goal. Comes in this really nice velvet or like suede. This is actually my first time seeing the mass production copies of the dice. I just had the ones from Gen Con before, so I'm really excited about it. They look really beautiful. And you've got your life light and void light die as well for the plot die. So got 3 plot die right off the bat if you just got the basic dice. And then last but not least, we have the liquid core, which are really nice. So it comes in this case that has a little magnetic clasp. Ooh, these are looking nice. Oh man. So you're gonna want to shake these up. Oh, these are beautiful. Okay, I'll try to get a good up close. I don't know if this will focus or not. But look at that. The dice, they're so beautiful. So this will come with your standard dice set. You'll get a plot die as well. And then I really just love this D4 and the shape of it. It's just so cool. D4s are always kind of hazardous because of how pointy they are. But they're really fun to roll. I'll do a test roll and let you know how it goes with a D20 and our plot die. Ooh, okay. I got an 11 and an opportunity. So you all get to decide what I spend that opportunity on. All right, so that's everything so far in wave 1 of the Cosmere RPG Kickstarter. So this is all the Stormlight materials. Fulfillment is underway for the Cosmere RPG. Some regions are finished or close to finishing their first wave of shipments. So if you filled out your backer pledge late or you haven't paid for shipping yet, you'll be in the wave 1.1 shipping timeline for your region. So if you have any questions around that, just reach out to our support team. Otherwise, US, as I'm filming this, is September 29th, and we are about 50% of the way through US fulfillment. So Dragonsteel is really crushing it over there. They packaged this up really nicely, and they're moving really fast. So give love to Dragon Steel for everything they're doing. They're doing a wonderful job. And if you're ever curious about where in the future we are at on fulfillment and want to see the percentage, you can go to brandonsanderson.com and look at the Cosmere RPG US fulfillment percentage. So that's it for now. We're really, really excited to get this to retail. You'll be able to get all of this via retail on November 12th. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.